we're going to take a look at a Fender Classic Series 50s Stratocaster. The Classic Series has been around for some time now and recently put to bed because of the new Ventura range. This is a stunning Strat in beautiful Fiesta Red from 2003. Alder body and poly finish. Like I said, stunning Fiesta Red. It's just one of the most beautiful colours for a guitar, and especially suits Fenders. I could just stare at this all day long. It looks like a plastic guitar. It looks like a toy guitar. Yeah, it's crazy. When these came out, they must have caused quite a stir back in the day. So yeah, the Classic Series is a vintage spec, and that's why they have been so successful. Okay, 3 single coil pickups, Alnico, that give you that beautiful Fender chime and sparkle. Vintage bridge with the bent steel saddles. It's got the full thickness trim block as well. This is my favourite bridge on a Strat. I just think it looks right. A lot of people say, oh well, you know, it goes out of tune when you're using the arm, but I'm not really a guy for vibrato with the arm, so I usually lock them down, but yeah, each to his own. It just looks more natural, 6 screws. I don't like the Wilkinson 2 points. You got a single ply pick guard again. I love that. I just think it looks right, and yeah, very simple. Volume, tone, 5-way selector, typical of the Fender Strat. Your output jack recessed. Yeah. Vintage style neck with 7.25 radius and vintage frets. The truss rod can only be adjusted by removing the neck and tweaking it the way you want it. It's a little bit of hassle, but at the same time I prefer doing it that way than sticking an Allen wrench down from the headstock and trying to find the Allen bolt. It's just messy, and sometimes if you don't have the exact tool you could damage the threads. So with this you've just got a flat head and it's a lot easier, trust me. Fender headstock, spaghetti logo again, I love that. And you got the vintage style tuners, look like Clusons. String pops in and wraps around so that there's nothing protruding, so you can't get sharp edges from strings into your paw. Yeah, very cool. Back of the headstock, tuners from the back. This is a 03 model. It says here Fender Special Edition. I don't know why it's a special edition. Maybe it's start of the range back then. I think the Classics came out in 2000, but yeah, who cares? Doesn't really matter, I guess. Won't make it any difference to the sound anyway, that's for sure. Neck is quite chunky, very shallow V, but definitely not a C, but very comfortable and a lot of meat there. I really like chunky necks now. I'm getting really used to them. I also like the 7.25 and the small frets. It's just, you kind of dig into it more. I don't know, it's the way it was designed and it works well that way. Again, your typical back plate. Like I said, it's got the full thickness block and 3 springs. I don't really use the the whammy bar as they call it, but I'm going to put it on for this demo, so you can get an idea of the swell of the vintage synchronized tremolo. The amplifier is an orange Rocker Verb 50, and I'm going through the MXR board. So all ready to go. This is the I'm going to start off with the neck pickup, and I'm just running through a carbon copy, bright on a slap echo setting, and also Dynacomp is in there as well. This is position 4. This is the middle pickup. This is the quack position. And this is the bridge. Yeah, so I'm going to stick it through some super badass distortion. Position 2. Middle. Position 4. Yeah, so that's the Fender Classic Series Strat. Beautiful vintage style instrument. One criticism that these got over the years was that the bodies aren't contoured like the original 50s Fender Strats. The Venturas have corrected that. They're a lot smoother, rounded off. This kind of feels like a Mexican standard. The body's quite thick, chunky. It's got less curves. That doesn't really bother me because I like a thick, chunky, heavy body on a guitar. But the Venturas have corrected this, and they're a little bit more rounded off. And yeah, so that's it really. This one came from Black Rock in Louth, and I bought it from Beat It Music, and I'd like to thank Connor for his excellent service. And yeah, so to everybody out there, hope you have got a good Christmas. This is my Christmas axe. Take care.